chicken crossing the road.
Why chicken crossing?
Get on the other side. This is ready to go walk. Show 'em how high up. Show 'em how high. This is ready to go walk the other mountain. The other hill.
From Grass Lake. Location of the outlet is unknown. I guess that's that drain right there.
Yeah.
Well, this is lava rock right here.
Yeah.
So that must be the drain right down there.
Yeah.
Cool.
They don't know where the water goes.
Yeah.
Okay. Under the earth.
You got a joke?
You.
I'm a joke. You tell me I'm a joke.
No, baby.
You better not. So this morning we had to deliver in Red Bluff, California at the Walmart distribution center. When we got there, the guard guy didn't say anything. They just signed off our paperwork, gave us our copy, told us to go drop it, pick up an empty in the dirt lot, and then get out. We dropped our loaded trailer where they specified, told us to drop it. Then we went to the dirt lot. We looked for an empty trailer. There were none. So we decided sometimes Walmart's not the most organized place in the world. So we decided to go and look for our trailers in the loaded sections and see if maybe one of them was misplaced or put in the wrong spot. We found 2 trailers on their yard, but both were empty. So I messaged dispatch saying, hey, we're not seeing any empty trailers. Do you have anything showing up in your system? He comes back, he says, well, I'm showing trailer number 123 and trailer number 567 that have been there for a few days. Michael at that point says, well, we already located those 2 trailers and they're both loaded. They still have seals on them. And they're the only 2 trailers we see here on the yard. And our dispatcher comes back with, well, what do they say? And Michael responds back with, we can't find anybody. The place is like a ghost town. There is no employees there whatsoever. And then he was like, are you sure the trailers are empty? Did you look inside? And I responded back with, they still have seals on the back of them. Do you want me to break the seals? No, that's okay. And then he's like, and what do they say? We can't find anybody. The place is a ghost town. So we waited for 3 whole hours. 3 hours waiting for somebody to give us some instruction. Maybe the traffic office, inbound, outbound, is on lunch. I mean, it was around noon. And we responded back with no. And he says, well, are you sure you are in the right spot? Really? I've been to several Walmart distribution centers. I know what they look like. He knows our record. he knows he's not dealing with rookies. So I went and took pictures of the dark office, the dark break room. Then I proceeded to take pictures of the back of the 2 trailers he recommended we get, showing the trailer number and the seal number. And then I emailed them to him. And I said, check your email. I sent you pictures to show you what's going on. And he's like, you don't need to send pics. Well, we've been dealing with 3 hours of him second guessing us. Obviously, we have to send pictures because he's not either understanding or not grasping, or he deals with so many rookies that he has to ask these questions because he's got to hold their hands. So he finally gets approval for us to bobtail out of the receiver and to go to a different location, pick up a empty trailer, and start heading towards our shipper. It's like 4 o'clock, and we have to be 200 miles away by 6 p.m. because this particular shipper is only open 8 to 6. So Michael sends a message saying, we're not going to make it there by 6 p.m. And the dispatcher says, we'll just play it by ear. Famous last words in the trucking industry. At any rate, so I get in the driver's seat because he's low on hours for the day. I'm going to start my fresh clock. I start booking it over towards the shipper. All I have to say is, I was pissed. I was pissed. I was like, dang, I want to sit on the side of the road someplace with no access to no bathroom. I've already missed the last truck stop that I'm aware of. And then I happened to see a rest area. So, perfect. We were able to get out and go for a walk. Beautiful scenery. Then we get a message from our friend Barry. Hey, Barry. He says, where'd you deliver in Red Bluff? And Michael responds, the Walmart. It was like a ghost town. Nobody was there. And Barry says, well, they had a shooter yesterday. And Michael's like, well, no wonder nobody was there. But it's unfortunate that nobody gave anybody information. Well, anyway, that explained that question mark for a while there was nobody at our receiver. It also gave the explanation as to why our trailers were not being emptied. Nobody was there because it's probably still a crime scene. So, to make a long story short, what happened was some guy, I'm sure you can find it on Google, but some guy got fired, got pissed off, went and got his gun, and shut up the place. He killed somebody or 2 people, injured a few others. Stupid. What is wrong with people these days? Seriously, what is wrong with people these days? This particular receiver, Walmart, was a drop and hook for us. So we had to drop the loaded, pick up the empty, and get going. Michael and I had talked about delivering it a day early. Delivering it yesterday. But we were like, you know what? We got until midnight Monday night. Let's just take our time. We'll take showers. We'll go get some exercise. We'll live halfway decent normal life. That was God intervening. We could have gotten wrapped up in it. You don't know. Just don't know. I just don't understand what's wrong with people. You know, if you turn on the news, you hear about people shooting on the overpasses at the semi-trucks. Just a couple of days ago, I was driving through St. Louis, and I'm literally like looking at the overpasses. Every single overpass I went under, I'm looking for potential threats. It's ridiculous. I did the other side. I don't think it's blown over.
Yeah, there's a Jeep off there, you see?
Oh yeah. I can't tell. That's what happens when you drive distracted, y'all. Sometimes you just want a bowl of cereal. And Nutrisystem has them. And at 100 calories, you can have 2 bowls. For lunch, I'm gonna have the loaded potato. We picked these up at the Loves. Okay, so I have the chicken bites. I have the Nutrisystem loaded potatoes, and I have Popeyes green beans for my vegetable. It looks like a real meal. Yum.
Well, that scratch is making me sick.
Blowing too bad in the microphone. I've got my hand covering it, so hopefully it'll distort it. Michael and I have been doing some walking this week. We're feeling more energy. So we decided to take that energy and burn some calories with it. We did some hiking on top of Donner Pass in California. We did a little bit of hiking in Utah. And man, my calves, my thighs, they were burning. And I'm kind of glad that we had a load that brought us to Ohio that required us to keep the left door shut. Because every time I got out of the truck for those 2 days we were driving it to Ohio, my legs were burning. Today my legs weren't burning. It's kind of warm here in Ohio. I think it's like 90 degrees. I wasn't going to go walking. That's why Michael left before me. I decided I can't let him one-up me. So we'll get a quick mile in, then go grab showers. And then I've got to go to sleep so I can get up in the morning and go get the load picked up. I had to go to the bathroom really bad. And the whole way, I was saying, please let there be parking at the rest area. Please let there be easy parking at the rest area. And right as I was getting ready to make my own parking, some guy pulled out. Is that God answering a prayer? I feel so blessed some days.